The Fumbling the Bag podcast has made it to the Final Four. And then some.
We are here. I enjoyed the whole tournament thus far. I think this Final Four should be really good. I like the teams. I like the matchups. We'll get into it, you know. There's been other stuff going on in sports, but we're definitely going to get into this Final Four today.
Yeah, let's talk Final Four. I don't have a whole lot for it. I kind of checked out after MSU lost on Friday. Not going to lie to the people at all. Disappointing. And then to see UConn live out my dreams of beating Duke by like that.
How you lose that game in that fashion, just it boils my blood because they had the game won. First of all, they had a 19-point lead, okay? Yeah. They let them come back. They took their feet off the gas. I don't know what happened. I was watching the game, but I couldn't understand what was going on.
You had to hold the ball. Like, that's it. Hell? Just get fouled.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. You inbound the pass. Okay. You know, they were moving it, you know, when they inbounded it. But just hold it when you double team. They gotta foul you.
Yeah.
They have to foul you. And one of the boozers, they said the sorry boozer. I'm not saying that. I think both of them are pretty decent.
They're both going to make the league. I'm sorry. That's just fact.
He threw an ill-advised pass.
Yep.
Boom, boom. 3-point shot. Boom. UConn's up by one with what? 1.5 seconds left.
Yeah, it was
treacherous.
Crazy. And then Michigan just destroyed Tennessee, which shouldn't come to any surprise.
Well, this is how my bracket was after Duke lost.
Yeah, me too, buddy. I had one Final Four team. It was Michigan making it.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah, and as he said, rip up the bracket after Duke lost for me.
Well, yeah, I had Michigan and Arizona. I did not see Illinois or UConn making anything. Maybe the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I figured Elite Eight. But I was still on my chalk shit. Still mostly chalk made. You got to think a 1-1, a 2, and a 3. Okay, so we're talking.
That's not bad.
Top teams, like top 12, made it.
And it's just I like the matchups. Which one you want to talk about first? Which matchup?
Let's just talk about the obvious national championship game itself, Michigan-Arizona. I don't know the spread. Please inform me and the people.
The spread is -1.5 Michigan. The over/under is 157.5 points. Now let me tell you this, because I'm still betting. I'm betting. I'm resourcefully betting though. I'm not going crazy. But each game, I picked Michigan to go over the points. So most of the time, it averaged. It was between 85, 90, 90.5. I won every time. I did that at least twice. These guys score points. No one has been able to stop them. So, with that being said, let's talk about it.
Go crazy.
I like the matchup.
I do too. This is the one everyone wants to see.
Oh man, they're both evenly matched in my opinion. And throughout the season, the regular season, they both have been either 1 through 5 in terms of the rankings. Yeah. So, I mean, these are the two best teams more than likely. What I do like about Michigan though, first of all, let's talk about some of the players. Lindeborg is a beast. I mean, that guy is going to the league. He's the forward top player, very versatile. Yeah, from Michigan. Yeah,
they always got a German guy that's just gonna go to the league.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, listen,
paid assassins.
They already getting paid.
Yeah,
to play great basketball, and that's what they do. What I do like about Michigan, and I like the coaching from Michigan too. Hunter May? Dusty May.
Dusty May. There we go.
Yeah, he's a good coach. He's good to great, I'll say. But he plays the right way. They play the right way. They kind of play like the Detroit Pistons, honestly. They look for the open guy. Their star player, they look for him a lot, and he always, makes a great play. They have size as well. They have the two bigs down there. And they just play the right way. They're hard to stop. And defensively, they're really good as well. So they go both ways. Arizona's the same way. They play just as good. Let me see. I had something on Arizona.
Lotto picks, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Another big guy that's probably going top 5.
Yeah, we talked before we start shooting. start shooting the video, we had talked about some of their players. Let's see. This guy from Germany, Ivan Karchinkov. I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Another German guy. I told you, Germany's taking over the league.
Yeah, it's these European players. Jaden Bradley. I don't think he's from Europe, but he's their leading scorer. In the transition, he attacks the basket, the rim. Mm-hmm. I mean, they have a plethora of versatile players. So, like I said, it's a pretty evenly matched game. As far as the winner goes, for me, and I'll give props to the Arizona coach, Tommy Lloyd. He was actually a former Gonzaga assistant coach, if people don't know.
I did not.
Well, I'm thinking that I'm going to take Michigan because I just like the way Michigan plays. They find the open man. They usually make the right play at the right time. Dusty May, like I said, he's coached these guys to a T. And we know where they got all their guys through the NIL. They paid all their guys. So that's just college now.
That's
the makeup of
kind of
college
where
basketball.
Yeah, we
and
knew
football.
That's what it became ultimately. And
Yes.
my sentiment is this exactly. I got Michigan. It isn't a surprise that they're here at all.
Right.
Go win this game. This is the one you need to win to prove to me, like, okay, I wasn't wrong. I'm not a dummy.
Hey.
Don't watch much college ball, but I know a good ball team when I see it, and I think Michigan had it.
Well, let me ask you about the spread. Do you think the spread is good spread?
Yeah, just give it a pick 'em. Everyone on the West Coast is probably betting Arizona because that's who they watched all year, and everyone on the East Coast is going to bet Michigan because that's who they watched all year. I'm sure the handle's probably 52-48.
Well, let me give you my synopsis of the final score. I think it's going to be a game played in I'm going to say the upper 70s to lower 80s. I think it's going to be.
I think it's
let's
going to be 1,000 points scored. Honestly, I think it's going to be.
Go back and forth?
It's going to be 92-90. Yeah.
Going to the 90s.
I think it'll
Okay.
be very high scoring.
I think it's going to be Michigan 83, Arizona 80.
Interesting.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah. Premonitions.
Just
hell
in
of a
case.
thing.
Just in case.
And we have the other game. I believe this one's probably the first game that's going to get played is Illinois, Connecticut.
Well, no, actually, this game is
That's the
it's an
first one?
8:15 game. I think.
Oh wow. Okay.
I believe
so
it
the other
is.
one's going to be the late one. Weird choice.
Now, what do you think about this matchup?
Team Europe versus Team America. Coach Hurley versus Team, I don't know, Peja's son.
Yeah.
I got nothing for you. I think I would take Illinois just based on me hating UConn.
Well,
Oh, and I'm taking Arizona. Or no, I'm taking Michigan in that game. I would take Arizona betting, but on a bracket, Michigan.
right. Well, you know what? First of all, Illinois is favored -2.
Surprise.
It's pretty evenly matched game as well. These spreads are really, really close too. You're gonna catch hell trying to bet with these spreads, man.
Yeah, I would just bet money
I'd
line.
go prop bets or money line.
I would just go money line
or
on it.
even the
I
over
agree.
under maybe. I was thinking about taking the under on this particular game, but listen, Illinois, UConn won kind of on some BS. They won in spite of Duke.
Yeah, they won off their mistakes.
Off mistakes. So, because Duke had a tremendous lead, and they were manhandling these guys. But I told you during the tournament though that I did not like the way Duke was playing. Although they were winning, I did not like the way they were playing, and it bit them in the ass.
Yeah, and
basically.
I seen it too from the couple games I watched. I didn't like it either.
It didn't look right to me. Now this matchup, I'm going with Illinois, and I'm going with Illinois basically because they have more size, man. They go crazy on the offensive boards. They got this freshman guard, Keaton Wagler. This guy is tremendous, man. He's a great player. But they also have some other players, like you said, Stojakovic's son. That's what I'm gonna call him first.
Yeah. So, yeah,
no, he's a good player though.
Yeah, he is. He'll
He
probably
can
get
score
a little,
like crazy, man.
point guard too.
Yes, man, I love his
dad was
game.
a forward center, but
Yeah. Now, I'm going with them again just because they have size. They're more versatile. They're a 3-point shooting team as well. So, the reason that what was that game right before not UConn? Who did they play to get to the Final Four?
Iowa.
Iowa, yes. The game before Iowa, I forget who they played. I think they played Houston, right?
Houston. Beat Houston as well.
Now they didn't shoot well. They didn't shoot the three well, but they still won that game. Okay, and that tells me a lot because Houston, although Houston couldn't score either in that game, they can D up, man. So that told me a lot about how Illinois is. So but one thing that kind of baffles me though, and I kind of go back and forth on who may win is the coaching.
Yeah,
we know UConn.
Yeah, I don't even know who Illinois' coach is.
I'm going to tell you who Illinois' coach is. Brad Underwood.
Brad Underwood, okay.
It's his first Final Four, but he's done a tremendous job. And we all know about, Dan Hurley.
Yep.
He's won back-to-back national championships. So this is what kind of gives me reason to be like, UConn could win this game.
And they almost beat Kansas last year. If you remember that game in the round of 30, it was round of 32. I think they were an 8th seed. They almost upset them. They had them on the heels, and I took them. I remember in my bracket being like, they could do it.
Right.
Don't think they covered that game either. I was pissed about it.
I don't think they covered.
It was like they
I think I had
8,
something on that
but
too.
It was close the whole game.
Right. Well, UConn also has their center Terrace Reed, who had a very good game throughout. Well, he didn't play that well against Duke.
He's played better than Caravan has, though.
Yeah,
Caravan's been garbage,
and he's been good throughout the whole tourney. But he's their star player basically. I just think that they're going to have some issues with Illinois size wise. So I'm going Michigan, Illinois, Big Ten national championship.
Big Ten Natty. I am
wild.
with you. I'm cheering against UConn, of course. Got to. Illinois, go get your revenge for my state boys. I don't care if it's you and U of M in the finals. Cool.
I hate to say it, but I think U of M wins the whole thing, man.
Yep.
I think they do. I don't hate to say it because I'm just not a fan of either team.
I said it was Duke
I think
or
they're
U
the
of M.
best team. Yeah.
And if Arizona wins it all, I wouldn't be surprised. But
I wouldn't be surprised. Whoever wins that game, that matchup is going to be the winner of the national championship. I do believe that.
Yeah, I agree. And that's what we have. We have the same matchup going there.
Right.
It is what it is. That's college basketball in a nutshell for you. We did it.
That's it.
It's done. Let's talk about some other shit, man.
Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about the other shit. First of all, like and subscribe to the podcast.
Please do.
If you haven't already, just do it. You can turn off the notifications. You don't have to. You can just subscribe and not get the notifs that we posted.
Right.
Easy as. Begging you. Please. Anyways, not a big sports week, but also a big sports week. We'll talk about the big one because Masters after this week, I am doing that show. 3rd year now running. I've been pretty on the nose the last 2 years. Tune in, see if I make it 3 in a row.
Yes, definitely tune into that.
So, speaking on golf, our boy, golf's golden child, Tiger Woods, was off them yerks again and rolled over a car.
His own. What's going on?
He is officially, as of today, said he is stepping down from golf to focus on rehab. Whether that's pain management, yerky rehab, maybe driving courses. That's to be determined. But for now, he is out for an indefinite amount of time. And to me, it's been over since the last car accident where he almost lost his leg. I don't know if anyone remembers him playing in that Masters, but I mean, him walking down the slopes of Augusta, you could see his leg almost breaking as he was walking. It was awful.
Oh my goodness.
So,
man.
It's over for him. It's over.
So, let me ask you: do you think that he's had this issue before the accidents, the auto accidents? You think it's maybe the pain pills that he's addicted to, or maybe it was something that he was doing before this?
Yeah, I would say it probably stems from about 2006 when he started having the back injuries.
Okay.
Because he had a long list
Yes.
of surgeries he went through, and I think he's just used prescription drugs as a crutch. I mean, they found hydrocodone in his fucking pocket, so you know he was yacked out of his mind. It's not like he flipped a car, threw the pills, and hit him. He was like, I got nothing to hide. What are you talking? You should have popped them boys. What are you doing?
I think Tiger. Well, for one thing, we know about how he grew up.
Yeah.
I just think he doesn't have a lot of life experiences
Yeah.
that an average person may have. I think he may have been protected, as a youth. I think a lot of things happened after his father passed away too.
Yeah.
Like his life kind of went downhill. But like as we see, he's great on the golf course. He's very disciplined on the golf course. It's
Loves
just
those white women.
But he
got a
loves his
problem?
white women. He loves his drugs.
Loves his drugs.
His scripts. It's just he has a lot of undisciplined things in his life that he can't control.
Yeah.
And I never really liked the way Tiger Woods moved. I thought everything was just too mechanical, like he wasn't living, like he wanted to be this family guy, and you kind of knew that was some bullshit.
Yeah, it was a fake. Yeah,
everything
fake
was
alter
fake,
ego,
a facade.
At least like Phil Mickelson wore it on his chest. Love it or hate it, which I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of the guy. He's the second greatest golfer of my generation.
Right.
At least he was honest about who he was and joining the Bonesaw League. Unlike Tiger being like, I'm for the good of the world. And it's like, guess what? There's no good people in the world, especially when you're a billionaire like Tiger.
I know. I mean, do you think this messes up his legacy?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
I still believe
Ultimately,
he's the GOAT.
No,
I still believe he's the GOAT.
I still believe he's the GOAT. I mean, you could say Nicholas is still the GOAT if you really wanted to go there.
And I think that's generational.
Yeah.
In terms of how people
I
feel
agree.
about
Some
that.
people say, like, Byron Nelson's the greatest.
Right.
Or, you know,
Yeah.
old Tom fucking whatever that, founded the Open.
Well, we can honestly say though that Tiger Woods probably had the most impact.
Yeah, absolutely.
In golf than anybody that's ever played. So I just hate that he's going out like this. He should have been hanging out with me, man. I could have schooled Tiger on everything.
Yeah, he should have just hung out with the Fumble in the Bag podcast.
Man,
Yeah,
he
just
could've
a
just
couple.
signed on with me,
just
man.
hang with some stooges, give us some golf lessons.
Right.
We'll give you life lessons.
Give me
That's
$100,000 a year, Tiger. I'd have got you right. Man.
right. Get you off them yerks.
Yeah, man. Stay off the drugs,
God,
man.
yeah,
Not the hard drugs,
yeah.
anyway.
It's sad, but hire a driver
Hire a driver. I could have been his driver.
because he's like, oh, I'm afraid of people knowing that I love white women too much. Like, dude, we know.
We already know.
We've known for 20 years.
Right. We know about your script hookup too.
Yeah, like we know you got the
know
Michael
everything
Jackson.
now.
He's got the Michael Jackson hookup. He's probably on the uppers, downers, and quaaludes.
Oh, don't tell me you're
Shoot.
taking propofol.
I'm
either,
that
brother.
probably. Like
Hey.
honestly, when you're high out of your mind like that, you probably taking all sorts of
Yes.
stuff.
How you get into an accident and nobody's on the road? Basically.
Yeah,
What's going on?
multiple accidents.
I
Three
just-
three
man.
times. So it's like, and that's the privilege of being him and being rich too. Again, anyone
Yes.
else does that, we're screwed.
Mm-hmm. They're going to revoke our license.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't take his driver's license.
Yeah, they haven't yet.
They want him to die, don't they?
Hey man, third time was the charm there. He didn't die. I think he's got 9 lives. He's Tiger fucking Woods.
Yeah.
We'll hop off of Tiger Woods, but Master Show next week. Please like, subscribe, watch the show. I will be sure to give you lots of insight. Shout out Data Golf and the stuff I'll be showing you. Let's go to another crash out. Jaden Ivey. We'll just do it because it's Detroit Pistons news. Obviously, Pistons will secure the 1 seed with, I believe, their magic number being 3 now.
Right.
Should happen. Still waiting on Cade news. That comes out tomorrow. But Jaden Ivey was released from the Bulls, and it's getting a lot of media speculation, and I think people need to hear it from us. It's not about his religion. It's about him crashing out. And again, being waived doesn't mean you will never play in the NBA again. But from what is coming out, it's not good for the guy. It's not just hey, I'm talking about God and religion. It's about pushing it on the organization, talking to your players about who's righteous and unrighteous,
Yeah.
and dividing a locker room when a team is already, 40 games under 500, season's over. You got traded to this team for peanuts, essentially.
Yeah.
And you know this, you're probably not going to sign a contract with this team, so you're acting up.
Jaden is from my hometown, South Bend, Indiana. So, I wish I could have talked to this young man at some point because, we as a young person, you're going to go through certain things. Now, what I'm thinking though is because he's always been a basketball player, always has been good. People have always nurtured him to a certain extent, and he's always played basketball. So at a time when he gets hurt, he got a lot of thinking he has to do, and he's growing into his own, so to speak, as well. And he found Jesus. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So he's going through that process, but you can't be judgmental and you can't be dogmatic about your religious beliefs. You can't just throw that on everybody and start judging them. And this is what I feel like he's doing. But I think he's crashing out because he's never been in this place before in his life.
Yeah.
As far as, dealing with certain issues like this.
Cole Anthony
ruined his life, didn't he?
You're the demon in the room.
So someone needs to talk to him and just tell him that, okay, you found Jesus, that's great, and you can spread that word, but you can't be judgmental and pointing the finger at everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, he threw Aunt Ed under the bus
today,
where he was like, well, he called someone the and it's like, yeah, he paid a fine, he apologized, it is what it is, but again, you're throwing you're throwing people under the bus. That the league doesn't want that.
Steph Curry, he threw him under the bus.
Steph Curry got thrown under. I mean, a lot of people are getting, and it's just like, you're not that caliber of player to be doing this. Look at Jonathan Isaac, for example. That's a Christian-born man. Like he
plays for Orlando, right? Or played for Orlando.
He's played for him for about 8-9 years now, and his beliefs are spread out there. They're very public.
Okay.
He's not getting released from his team for conduct detrimental to that team. And again, there's 8 games left in the year. Maybe these guys want to try out some G Leaguers that might give them, some fucking tick next year instead of paying this kid who's popping off, because he's worth the money. He's worth a $15 million a year contract at the minimum.
Yes.
And it's like, don't piss it away. Do not piss it away for being like playing a victim card.
Well, he has to decide if he wants to be an NBA basketball player or a preacher. I mean, I think that's where he's at with it right now, because why would he say all these things knowing, and you can say whatever you want to. I believe in freedom of speech, but there's going to be certain consequences.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're free to speak on the behest of your job. Like, you can't go and say X, Y, and Z about where we work.
No, we can't.
As much as we would maybe want to.
They would get us.
But I don't put those beliefs out there because I know it's, I have the freedom to say it, but I also have the freedom to experience the consequence. Yeah.
That's where he's at right now. I don't know what he thought he was going to get out of this, because he knew it was going to be some negative. I guess did he not care, or was he not listening, or was it that bad of a crash out where he didn't?
He's the first guy ever with a broken leg to get CTE. I mean, it's true. I don't know where all of this came from. I mean, there was another report where he was asking reporters if they participated in premarital sex. Like,
oh boy.
Like, I mean, it's not just he's a Christian man. It's you can't be going to the media asking this stuff. Like, no. Kyrie Irving would have got blackballed for the league for what he was doing, but guess what?
He damn near did.
He apologized. He did his thing. He kept it cool, and he can still hold those beliefs whether they are good or not.
And we've seen examples of people acting out, or talking about their beliefs, or doing certain actions about their beliefs, and getting out of the league, whether it be NFL, NBA,
baseball. Trevor Bauer. I mean, that's the big one.
And this is why I'm thinking, like, maybe he does not want to play anymore.
Yeah.
In the NBA. If that's the case, then so be it. Okay.
But again, you can't blame others for your failures at something, and it's just like, you can rehab. I still believe he's worth the money to invest in, but he's got to learn to keep it professional.
Yes. Well, part of being a Christian too, and I can't very well say I'm a Christian, but I do believe in some of the values.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was, raised as a Christian. Part of being a Christian is being humbling yourself. Yeah. And I feel like he's not doing that. He's just, like I said, he's pointing the finger at people. He's judging people. You can believe what you want to believe, because I have certain beliefs too. But I don't push my beliefs on everybody.
No.
I just don't do it.
And again, pushing beliefs on people who don't want to hear it, it's ultimately useless. If it's not, if it's ultimately not going to change yours or my life a week down the line, a year down the line, 10 years down the line, It's not going to matter what you're preaching to me, brother. I'm sorry.
That's true.
It only is going to make you look worse.
Well, just like he found, his religious beliefs, everybody else has to go through that journey too. You can't preach it into a person. They have to go through their journey.
Yeah.
So, I hope he learns. He's a great basketball player, but he has to decide if this is what he wants to be. Does he want to be an NBA player, or does he want to be give me Reverend Love?
Yeah. Yeah, Lovejoy. Reverend Lovejoy.
Reverend Love.
From Simpsons. Yeah. I was thinking
he got to decide what he wants to be, man.
I think he's worth the money. I think he can still be a good talent in the NBA.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm hoping he is fighting the demons, gets the appropriate help, and doesn't lean into the online stuff too hard, because I think that's what's gonna. I'm just worried about that, because you get all these people that are like, you're doing God's work, that do not care about you.
Exactly, they're just using you.
They're using you to be like, you're an actual good Christian, and saying that you're good makes me feel good, and even though we're both being bad, it's just a bad cycle you can go through, instead of just being righteous yourself.
It's the talk of social media too. Everybody has jumped on it. And they're using him most of the people are just using him so they can get views or whatever. Yep. They don't really care about this kid, But I just hope that he can find himself. And what I'm hoping is that he gets his stuff together in Detroit, signs him back.
No, he's going to the Utah Jazz, baby.
Oh,
he's
no.
Preaching against the Mormons.
Utah got a squad over there, though.
I don't know about that. How many games they win this year?
Well, yeah, this year. But, Jimmy Jackson is over there. Not Jimmy Jackson, Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson, yeah.
Jaren Jackson Jr. They got a little something going on. And you're right. It's the Mormon
stuff. Culture, the home of Charlie Kirk's
right. There you
resting
go.
place.
Right.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh, yeah, before we leave, you were right. The first game is going to be Illinois.
Illinois, yeah.
And UConn.
Other than the 40 other things we just spoke on today, yeah.
And one other thing, too, I wanted to mention. UConn and Illinois played earlier this year in November 2025. 74-61, UConn won that game. So that's something that you might want to ponder.
Interesting enough, they're probably in Maui.
Right, yeah, it was probably one of those tournaments.
Well, you know how it is. Sure. Bahamas, Puerto Rico, they get all those tournaments. But anything else on anything today? We good?
NBA playoff starts real soon. I'll be going through that. Are we doing a show together, or what we doing?
Yeah. I don't know. Right. Whenever that ends, okay. We'll talk about it.
We're going to talk about it, y'all.
See y'all later.
Enjoy the games.